what are you seeing from the AI perspective? Where is it going? What's your view on how the applications are evolving? Are we, as some people are saying, in kind of a bubble, or are we moving from, is it all real and it's going to pan out nicely over the next many years? And what's your view on that? I mean, we
Yeah.
talk about this often, so really, I would like to see what you think.
Well, I mean, we this is a pretty broad topic. We can be talking about it for a long,
I
long.
know.
Everybody's talking about it. Certainly, you can imagine that it is the hot topic in the boardroom.
Yeah.
Everybody's is concerned. Are we moving fast enough? What do we need to do there? I think definitely AI is the biggest technology. I would say disruption that it's happening certainly in my lifetime. And the technology, as we all know, it's very revolutionary. But I think that the thing that amazes me the most is that the adoption curve is just much faster than anything we've ever seen, right? ChatGPT had 100 million users in just 2 months. Well, if you look at other technologies like the browser or the iPhone or things like that, it really took them years, to get to that level of adoption. So you have that massive adoption. I haven't found anybody that I talk to. I know I probably don't talk to all kinds of people everywhere, but everyone is using it today. And everybody's talking about the use cases, right? That they're deploying. And so I would say at the consumer level, it's just really highly adopted. But I don't think yet at the enterprise is to the same level. But what it does is that just the customers of the enterprise have high expectations right now, right? Because we're all using it. So if we're using it for our own personal work and our personal efficiency, we are going to start expecting more and more that enterprises do that. And I think every enterprise is certainly deploying it, but I don't see yet all the enterprises getting the value for it. It's just a lot of potential, right? So you now start talking about, okay, how can you drive, faster adoption? What are and that's what we're spending a lot of time, in the boardroom to talk about, okay, how do we make that transition and how do we make it work for the enterprise?
Right, right, right. And your view, I mean, for years, the enterprises treated the network as a static infrastructure, right? And uh, uh, from your perspective, why does the AI model break that, right? In the cloud era, and we are starting to see how some of the applications are getting spread across multiple different environments, etc. But it would be really interesting to get your view on why the deployment, manageability, and troubleshooting of this new for these new environments, right? It becomes a very big challenge. When we saw cloud go from deploying hardware, software to completely as a service as far as compute is concerned or storage is concerned, but we never saw that evolution in the networking industry. And when we started Alkira, people were still deploying networks in a piecemeal approach, right? They would deploy the hardware or virtual instances across different environments and stitch them together through manual mechanisms or through nice orchestration or network manageability tools. But there was no complete overhaul of the system per se to be able to meet the requirements of the AI era.